It is no longer news that the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, on Tuesday, May 19th, ordered strict enforcement of the national curfew and interstate movement restriction. The IGP stressed that the federal government emplaced these orders as part of measures to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic in the country. According to a statement signed by the First Public Relations Officer, DCP Frank Mba, the IGP in a virtual meeting charged the Zonal Assistant Inspectors General of Police and State Commissioners to ensure that these directives are strictly implemented. However, they warned of the enforcement did not go down well with some Nigerians, especially those on exemption lists. Speaking with CNN News, they made case for a review of the enforcement as captured in the directive issued by the IGP.
So what they have to do is ask for people's ID cards. When you see their ID cards, then they should allow them to go home instead of just blocking people randomly. It is not right.
All essential workers are exempted from this from the lockdown. So for the police to now deny them movement, I think it's not right. I don't know, maybe, and one thing maybe the IG didn't pass the information properly to the security officials. I think that's where the real problem is. Communication breakdown. Because if there were proper communication concerning the president directive, I don't think we'll even have that kind of issue at all.
Message has been circulated to all the places they are supposed to circulate. All they need to do is to tell their officers who are enforcing this restriction of movement. And if they mean well, of course, there's no way you can tell a doctor not to go to his job. And there's no way you can tell a journalist not to do his job because these are the exempted workers. Or when you see a nurse on the road, you say you have to wait until the queue is. They have to devise a means, either creating two paths, two channels on the road, one for the other people that they will want to get, and the one for the exemption where the workers that are exempted, so that they will not be caught up in traffic.
They further expressed optimism that the enforcement exercise will help Nigeria deal with the challenges of COVID-19.
Exemption workers, I think they said 8 p.m. is the maximum time for people to return. Situations might warrant at times that maybe what you were doing at a particular time you couldn't finish, or when you finish, the distance of your office to where you reside, you are leaving, they just catch you on the way. Like me personally, I once had an encounter with them. I just have to identify myself. Sorry, even as at yesterday, I got home early, but today, maybe based on one or two things. So, generally, I don't think it's a bad thing because it will allow some people that ought not to come out because of this COVID-19 to stay back at home. So, the ones that really have something to do, they should be the one that will see on field.
The Inspector General of Police means well, but it's just like the police down the line, they are not really adhering to his own instruction. What I want to suggest that some of these police down the line on the street should be given orientation on a daily basis, because most of them are just doing something they don't even listen to newspaper, they don't even listen to radio. Early morning they are off, they don't know what is happening. Even when IG gives order that at least some essential workers like me and you journalists should be allowed, you see some of them doubting the order.
Meanwhile, a new directive by the IGP in another statement to Zonal Assistant Inspectors General of Police and Command Commissioners of Police acknowledged the exemptions in the enforcement of the interstate movement and nationwide curfew. CNN News.